ישראל עמך תשים לעולם, בטוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל, בחולנו ובחושע בשלומך. שלום רב ישראל עמך תשים לעולם, שלום רב ישראל עמך תשים לעולם, תשים לעולם, תשים לעולם. שלום רב ישראל עמך תשים לעולם, שלום רב ישראל עמך תשים לעולם, כי אתה הוא מלך אדון לכו השלום, כי אתה הוא מלך אדון לכו השלום, שלום רב ישראל עמך תשים לעולם, שלום רב ישראל עמך תשים לעולם, בטוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל, בחולנו ובחושע בשלומך. שלום רב ישראל עמך תשים לעולם, שלום רב ישראל עמך תשים לעולם, תשים לעולם, תשים לעולם. שלום רב ישראל עמך תשים לעולם, שלום רב ישראל עמך תשים לעולם, כי אתה הוא מלך אדון לכו השלום, כי אתה הוא מלך אדון לכו השלום, שלום רב ישראל עמך תשים לעולם, שלום רב ישראל עמך תשים לעולם, בטוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל, בחולנו ובחושע בשלומך. Shalom Rab Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam Shalom Rab Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam Tasim Leolam Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam Shalom Rav.
Everybody.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to put this here. Maybe I'll
For the food and around and now you have me now.
Okay.
Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam Ki Ata Hu Melech Adon Lecho HaShalom Ki Ata Hu Melech Adon Lecho HaShalom Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam B'tov be'einecha levarech Et Amcha Yisrael B'choleinu v'chol sha'ah Bishlomecha Shalom Rav.
Everyone, good evening. I hope everyone had a great week. It feels like Thanksgiving was a while ago, right? Kind of. Both rabbis are at a retreat for our B'nai Mitzvah this weekend, so I said, no, I cannot leave our fourth graders this weekend. So I'm here to help out our fourth graders and to lead and to help Moshe lead Friday night services. So let's begin. If you have our prayer book, does everyone have our prayer book? Oh, it's on the outside table.
They look like this?
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to
Yeah.
get some.
We'll get a few. Yeah, let's wait a second.
They're in a box on the right-hand side when you go out.
Everybody's used to our other prayer books, I know. Well, while they're getting prayer books, let's start off with a nigun, a wordless melody. You don't need to have Hebrew. You don't just need to know Yai Lai Lai. Yallai lalai lai yallai lalai lai yallai lalai lai yallai 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 lalai lai yallai lalai lai yallai lalai lai yallai 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 lalai lai yallai 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 lalai lai lalai lai lai ya lai 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 ya lai 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 yallai lalai lai yallai 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 lalai lai yallai lalai lai yallai lalai lai yallai lai yallai lai. Open up our prayer books. We'll turn
Page 1.
to page 1. Shalom Aleichem. As we welcome the angels in our midst. Shalom Aleichem. Let's hear, let's sing it all together. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Amlachim, Akadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem, Boachem L'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, Akadosh Baruch Hu. Barchuni, Barchuni L'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Amlachim, Akadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem, Tzedchem L'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, Akadosh Baruch Hu. We have our fourth graders to help us lead our service this evening. So who's Mina's going to help us out for Lechuna Ranana, right? Yes. All right, Mina, right here. Right here.
There you go.
Okay. Lechune Ranana. 1, 2, 3. Lechune Ranina, Lechune Ranina, Lechune Ranina, Ladonai.
Lechune Ranina, Lechune Ranina, Lechune
Ranina, Ladonai. Naria, Naria, Letzui Shenu, Nikama Pana Betoda. Naria, Naria, Letzui Shenu, Bizmiro Naria Lo. Lechune Ranina, Lechune Ranina, Lechune Ranina, Ladonai. 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 Thank you, Mina. We continue with the next prayer on the next page. Arba'im shana kud bedor ba'omar am tovei levavhem vehem lo yadu derachai asher nishpati v'yapi im yevon el menuchati. Top of page 2, Shir Ladonai Shir Chadash. We sing a new song. The great thing about this melody is you guys repeat after me. Shiru Ladonai,
Shiru Ladonai,
Shiru Shir Chadash,
Shiru Shir Chadash,
Shiru Ladonai Kol Haaretz,
Shiru Ladonai Kol Haaretz,
Shiru Ladonai,
Shiru Ladonai,
Shiru Shir Chadash,
Shiru Shir Chadash,
Shiru Ladonai Kol Haaretz,
Shiru Ladonai Kol Haaretz,
Shiru Ladonai Baruch Hu Shemo, Basru miyom leyom Yeshuato. Shiru Ladonai Baruch Hu Shemo, Shiru Ladonai, Shiru Ladonai,
Shiru Ladonai,
Shiru Shir Chadash,
Shiru Shir Chadash,
Shiru Ladonai Kol Haaretz, Shiru Ladonai Kol Ido, you want to help us out? Ido, our shaliach, is a wonderful musician.
He is. He's wonderful.
It hasn't come out yet, but our Hanukkah video, our Hanukkah staff video, very creative. Ido plays the piano, he plays percussion, you name it. So Ido's going to help us out on our service today. Please. Thank you, Ido. We'll continue with Yismechu Hashemayim. Let the heavens be glad, let the heavens proclaim, let the earth be glad, the sea and all it contains roar in praise. Yismechu Hashemayim. Do we have anybody for Yismechu?
We do not. And somebody would like to.
Oh, what about, anybody want to do it?
Anyone like to come up and help? Doesn't have to be fourth grade.
Levon, you want to come up? Come on.
Levon is doing the next one, but you can stay
you
up
can
here and
stay
do
up
two.
here.
Fantastic. And
How
Mina, did you
convenient,
want to come
right,
with him,
Levon?
Mina? No,
Right,
okay.
you're doing the next
Okay.
one, so you might as well be up here, right?
You'll come up for
All right.
Ramamu. Yeah.
All right, go for it, Levon. So here we go. Yismechu. 1, 2, 3. Yismechu Hashamayim. Hashamayim. Yismechu Hashamayim. Hashamayim. Yismechu Hashamayim. V'tagel ha'areh. Again. Yismechu Hashamayim.
Hashamayim.
Yismechu Hashamayim.
Hashamayim.
Yismechu Hashamayim. V'tagel ha'aretz. Yiram hayam. Yiram hayam. Yiram hayam me'umelo. Yiram hayam. Yiram hayam. Yiram hayam me'umelo. Yismechu Hashamayim.
Hashamayim.
Yismechu Hashamayim.
Hashamayim.
Yismechu Hashamayim. V'tagel We continue with Psalm 99, Romamu, as we bow down at God's holy mountain. Romamu, Adonai Eloheinu, ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Mina, you come up? Awesome.
Mina's going to come and join.
All right, come on up. Oh, Henry,
And we've
too.
got Henry as well. Awesome.
All right, I got to move over.
Come on and we'll complete the fourth
Come
grade
on,
prayer.
yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
All right,
Oh, and
the
Elon.
quadruple.
What's that here we've
All
got?
right.
Elon.
Do we have any more?
Elon, come on, Elon. Peer pressure.
Elon.
Okay.
Come on.
Who else? Who else?
Who else wants to come up? Last call.
Cameron.
All right. Ethan, you want to come up? No? All
No.
right. Elon, no? All right. You'll sing from your seat. How about that? Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Romimu Adonai Eloheinu Ve'ishtachavu Lehar Kodesho. Romimu Adonai Eloheinu Ve'ishtachavu Lehar Kodesho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romimu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romimu. Romimu Adonai Eloheinu Ve'ishtachavu Lehar Kodesho. Romimu Adonai Eloheinu Ve'ishtachavu Lehar Kodesho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romimu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romimu.
Yashikoah, guys.
Beautiful job, guys. Thank you so much. We'll continue with Psalm 29. You guys have a seat for a second. And we'll come, I'm sure you'll be back up here any minute. Mizmor LeDavid, page 2. Mizmor LeDavid, Havul Adonai B'nai Elim, Havul Adonai Kavod Paos, Havul Adonai Kevod Shemo, Ishtachavu Adonai Beharat Kodesh, Kol Adonai Ad Hamayim, אל הכבוד הרים אדוני המים, המים רבים. כל אדוני בכוח, כל אדוני בהדר, כל אדוני שובר על עזים, וישבר אדוני את עזי הבנון, וירקידם כמו עגל לבנון בסריון, כמו בין ראמים. כל אדוני חוצב לבות אש, כל אדוני יחיל מדבר, יחיל אדוני מדבר קדש. כל אדוני יחולל איילות, ויקצוב יערות, ובהיכלו כולו מכבוד, כולו אומר כבוד. אדוני למה הוא ישב, וישב אדוני מלך לעולם. אדוני עוז לעמו ייתן, אדוני יברך את עמו בשלום. We'll turn in our prayer book to page 3, Lechadodi.
We have Ethan and Mina. If anybody else would like to come up and join, the more the merrier.
Ethan. Yes, come on, Ethan. Oh, the one that we do, the Lechadodi. Is that a good one? All right, Ethan. Here, Ethan, come up here.
A lot of people up here. It's
All right,
good.
come here,
Yeah,
Ethan.
you know what? Let me get
All
them.
right, there we go.
Come on up. Why
All
don't
right,
you come
come
closer,
on.
then
Yeah,
you don't have to walk
Yvonne,
in
you're
public.
here. All right, there we go.
Okay, when you're ready.
Okay, here we go. Hold on, guys. Here. So, Lechadodi. That's our key. 1, 2, 3. Lechadodi. Likrat kala. B'nai Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi. Likrat kala. B'nai Shabbat nekabela. La. Lechadodi. Likrat kala. B'nai Shabbat nekabela. Lechandodi, likrat kala, B'nai Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor, b'dibur echad. Hishmi'anu el hamiuchad, Adonai echad, u'shemo echad. L'shem u'tiferet v'liti la lechandodi. Likrat kala, B'nai Shabbat nekabela. Lechandodi, likrat kala, B'nai Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat, lechu v'nelcha, ki mekor haberacha, merosh mikedem nesucha. So ma'aseh b'makshavatechi la lechandodi, likrat kala, B'nai Shabbat nekabela. Lechandodi, likrat kala, B'nai Shabbat nekabela. Second to last verse. Yaminu smol tiferotzi, ve'et Adonai ta'aritzi ayarish. Ben partzi, benismecha, venagila lechadodi, likrat kala, B'nai
Shabbat nekabela.
lechadodi,
likrat kala.
B'nai Shabbat nekabela. We rise, Bo'vi v'shalom, atere ba'ala. Gam b'simcha, we face our entrance, tohola. Toch emunei am segula, Bo'vi chala. Lechandodi, likrat kala, B'nai
Shabbat
nekabela. Lechandodi, likrat kala, B'nai Shabbat nekabela. One more time, lechandodi. Come on, guys and gals. B'nai Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, B'nai Shabbat nekavela. Beautiful. Please be seated. Wow. I don't know about you, but I'm already pumped. It's great to have Edo, right? Oh my God, it's like a drum machine. Okay. It's like just plug in the tempo and just let them go. Awesome. Okay.
All right.
Page 4, Psalm 92, Mizmor Shir Leyom HaShabbat, the Sabbath song for Shabbat. You guys know this one too. I think it's this, yes. Tov, Tov, Tov lehodot, Tov lehodot l'Adonai, ulezamer, ulezamer, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. Tov, Tov, Tov lehodot, Tov lehodot l'Adonai, ulezamer, ulezamer, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. להגיד בבוקר חסדך, באמונתך בלילות, עלי אסור, בעלי נבל, עלי היגיון בכינור. טוב, טוב, טוב להודות, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר, ולזמר, ולזמר לשמך עליון. טוב, טוב, טוב להודות, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר, ולזמר, ולזמר לשמך עליון. We continue at the end of that psalm, Tzaddik Katamar. You guys. Tzaddik Katamar yifrach, ke'eretz b'lebanon yizke, shetulim be'evet Adonai, b'chatzrot Eloheinu yavrihu. Or yenevun b'seba yishenim randanim yiyu, להגיד כי ישר אדוני צורי ולא עוולתה בו. יללי, 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 Before we go to the Amari section of Shabbat, or before the Baruch Hu, I'll take a moment. Think about this past week. Think about the coming week ahead. Think about the good things that have happened to us, some of the not so good things. And let's hope for good things always in the next week, in this week coming. So take a moment. מכל מים, מים רבים, אדירים אדירים, משמרי ים. אדיר במרום, ילי אלי, אדיר במרום, ילי אלי, אדיר במרום, אדוני, ילי אלי, אדיר במרום, ילי אלי, אדיר במרום, ילי אלי, Adir bamarom Adonai. Mikolot Maim Rabin. Mikolot Maim. Maim Rabim. Adirim, Adirim. Bishbeream. Adir bamarom. Adir bamarom, yelai lai. Adir bamarom, yelai lai. Adir bamarom, Adonai, yelai lai. Adir bamarom, yelai lai. Adir bamarom. Yelai lai, Adir bamarom, Adonai. We rise, turn to the Baruch Hu. We face the ark, our call to worship. Baruch Hu et Adonai, Amevorach. Baruch Adonai Hamborach Leolam Vaed. Please be seated. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bi dvaro ma'ariv aravim bechokma potech she'arim u'b'nai mishaneh itim u'machaliv hazmanim atzederach chavim b'mishmoteim b'rakia kirtzono borei yom v'layla golal or mipnei choshech v'choshech mipnei or u'mavir yom u'meivi layla Umadir ben yom uben laila, Adonai tzivot shemo, El chai v'kayam, Tamid yimloch aleinu leolam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai, Hamariv aravim. We're on page 5, Ahavat Olam, as we express our love for the people of Israel. Ahavat olam Beit Yisrael amchavta Torah u'mitzvot hukim u'mishpatim otanu limadeta Al ken Adonai Eloheinu v'shokveinu v'kumeinu nasiach bechukecha ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד. כי הם חיינו באורך ימינו, באורך ימינו, ובהם נגה יומם ולילה, יומם ולילה. ועבדך תשים ממנו לעולמים. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Okay,
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'kol
B'chol nafshecha u'b'chol
me'odecha
ve'yayu amarim ha'eles asher anochi mitzavecha hayom alevavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibartam bam v'shivdecha b'beitecha u'v'lechtecha b'derech U'v'shokbecha u'v'chumecha u'kshartam leot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'necha u'ktavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'v'sharet. Thank you, Avi. Thank you, Noah.
Henry, would you like to come up here?
I'm not
Avi, sorry. Ellie,
Eli.
sorry, Eli. That's my fault. Yes, I know. I didn't think it was. Okay. Henry, what micha mocha?
Great job.
Is it the one with the hand motions, or is it the ya la 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 la?
I've been teaching.
That one.
That one, is that the one you've been
That's the one I've been
Okay,
teaching.
all right, just making
Do you want
sure.
to begin with the nigun? Go into it
Yes,
and then do it?
absolutely.
Okay. So, ya.
Here we go.
ya-
Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya 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 la 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 la. Mi kamocha bailim Adonai, mi kamocha Nedar b'kodesh, Nora tehilot, osefele, Nora tehilot, osefele, Yai lai 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 la la lai, ya la lai 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 lai, Yai lai 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 la la lai, ya la lai 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 lai, Yai lai la 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 lai, ya la lai 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 lai, Yai lai la 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 lai, ya la lai 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 lai. Malchutecha uvanecha, bokei amim Moshe ze'elianu ve'yameru, Adonai imlok leolam va'ed, v'ne'emar kivad Adonai Yaakov, uge'elam yad chazak mimenu, Baruch atah Adonai, Gal Yisrael.
Yashakar,
Thank you,
guys.
boys.
Beautiful job.
We continue with Hashkivenu. See if I can find my Hashkivenu. I have one of our favorite tunes there we go. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Lishalom, Lishalom. Behamidenu Malkeinu Lechaim Ufros Aleinu Sukat Shlomecha, Ufros Aleinu Sukat Shlomecha. Amen. The English is on there. Shelter us. Shelter us beneath thy wings. O Adonai, guard us from all harmful things. O Adonai, keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right. Amen. 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 Vishamru. Is anyone helping us out on Vishamru? No. We rise for the Vishamru at the bottom of page 6. Vishamru B'nai Israel et Shabbat. Lasot et Shabbat Sedorotam beridolam. Vishamru B'nai Israel et Shabbat. Lasot et Shabbat Sedorotam beridolam. Beini uvein B'nai Yisrael, oti leolam, Vishamru B'nai Yisrael et Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם בריתולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם בריתולם. וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. Page 7. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ויעמד יברח חירותי, וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון, ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה, בעגלה, ובזמן קריב ואמרו, אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם עולם מעמיה, יתברך, יתברך, וישתבח, ויתבער ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר, ויתעלה, ויתהלל, שמי קודשה, לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, תמירם בעלמא, ואמרו, Amen. We continue with the silent Amidah, either the personal Amidah, the middle of page 7, or the traditional from 7 to page 9, top of page 9.
Shalom Aleinu, Be'al Kol Yisrael, Imaru Amen. Yahaseh Shalom, Yahaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Be'al Kol Yisrael, Yahaseh Shalom, Yahaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu. Yahaseh Shalom, Yahaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ya'kol Yisrael. Yahaseh Shalom, Yahaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ya'kol Yisrael.
Bemeru. Kaddish Shalem, page 9. Israel, Maglav man kari bemeru, Amen. Yehi shmera b'mevora, le'alam ulam me'amaya. Yitbarach v'ishtabach v'yipar v'jama v'naseh v'dira v'daleh v'dala shemeri kudisha le'ela min kol birkata v'shirata tishbekata v'negamada miram yama v'meru. Amen. Tingabasot akodavada kondoko Yisrael kadam b'voni v'shmaya v'meru. Amen. Yehi shalom araba min shmaya v'chayim aleini v'yako Yisrael v'meru. Amen. Osei shalom b'imromav u'yasei shalom Aleini v'yako Yisrael v'yimeru. Amen.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. It's a bit low down for me. There we go. Perfect. First of all, I want to congratulate Mazal Tov to our fourth graders who have been doing such a splendid job and were well prepared. I want to thank their wonderful teacher, Linda Zolman, who prepared them. So Yasher Koach to all of you. Now, I have a little story for you, but before that, I wanted to, where is it? Here it is. So, how many of you have had vivid or powerful dreams that when you woke up, you just couldn't shake the feeling that it left behind? Perhaps it was the person or the people you encountered during your dream. Maybe it was part of a memory of life that you had once lived. When we think about the Torah and its many fascinating stories, we encounter several of them that are shaped by powerful dreams. These dreams are often messages from God, or in the case of Joseph, used as a tool to escape prison and become a powerful leader. This week's Parsha, which will be read tomorrow, Vayetze, tells the story of Jacob and his dream in which angels go up and down a ladder connecting earth to heaven. God appears before Jacob and renews the covenant or contract, an agreement God made with Abraham. The story I want to share with you this Shabbat is about what happens when we wake up and follow the message that has been so powerfully shared with us in our sleeping hours. This book that I have here, some of you may know it, it's called In God's Hands, and it's a really powerful book. When the sun sets and stars fill the sky, the square in the little town grows quiet and still. The cool air of distant hills mingles with the sweet scent of baking bread. The moon rises and glows softly. It's a sort of place where miracles could happen. But miracles were the furthest thing from the imaginations of Jacob and David. Jacob was a rich man. He was too busy thinking about how to make money to look for a miracle. When he came into the synagogue, the rabbi would hardly begin to speak before Jacob fell asleep. When the service was over, Jacob would wake up and walk back home. David, on the other hand, was a poor man. He was too busy thinking about how to feed his family to look for a miracle. He was the caretaker of the synagogue. When the prayers were done, he would sweep and dust and tidy up the place. Then he would go back home to a house empty of everything but hungry children. That's pretty much how it went day after day, and that's how it might have kept on going until one morning, Jacob, the rich man, did something he had never done before. He woke up just for a moment during the reading of the Torah. Why did Jacob wake up just then? Who knows? But he did, and just long enough to hear one verse from the book of Leviticus. You shall bake 12 loaves of challah and set them before me in 2 rows, 6 in each row. That was it. Then he yawned and he fell back to sleep. When the service was over, Jacob rubbed his eyes and swallowed hard. The sound of the words was still so clear in his ears that he was sure it must have been God who had spoken to him. But why to me of all people, he wondered, and why 12 loaves of bread? On the other hand, who am I to question God? So Jacob, the rich man, hurried home across the square and baked 12 loaves of challah. But now he had a problem, how to get the bread to God. He decided the synagogue was the holiest place he knew. So he put the loaves of challah in a sack and carried them back to the synagogue. But where in the synagogue should he put the chalot? By the doorway? That was too busy. On the shelf of the holy books? A little bit too crowded. By the eastern wall? They might get stepped on. Then Jacob saw the bimah and the holy ark. Of course, he thought. He walked up the steps, opened the doors to the ark, and carefully set the 12 loaves made into 2 neat rows on the flattened sack, just as God had told him. Then, feeling a little foolish, he closed the doors and he walked away. No sooner had Jacob left than David, the poor man, came into the synagogue to clean up. He swept, he dusted, he tidied, then he stopped in front of the holy ark. His family had so little and he was so hungry. Oh God, he prayed, we are out of food. Oh Lord of infinite wisdom and compassion, I'm afraid that if you do not see fit to help soon, we shall starve. Then he opened the doors of the ark, and there they were, 12 loaves of challah. Oh God, David said, I didn't know you work like that. Blessed are you, O Lord our God, who answers the prayers of those who call upon you in need. Overjoyed, he gathered the 12 loaves into the sack and ran home to show his wife and children the bread from heaven. No sooner had he left than Jacob, the rich man, came back into the empty synagogue, curious to see if God really ate the challahs. He slowly approached the ark and he opened its doors. The challahs were gone. Oh my God, he whispered. God, you really ate the challahs. It's a miracle. I thought you were only kidding. Please forgive me. I wasn't sure it was really you, so I scrimped on the eggs. This is wonderful. Next week I will be back here with 12 new loaves, and this time I'll spare no expense. He closed the doors of the ark and he ran home to tell his family that God had accepted their gift. So went the next week. Just as he had promised, Jacob the rich man brought to the synagogue 12 new loaves of challah, and this time with raisins. Who likes raisins in their challah? Well, it's not too many people. He placed them in 2 neat rows inside the ark. Praised are you, O Lord our God, he said, who accepts the gift of those who offers them in love. No sooner had Jacob left than David, the poor man, came in. Oh God, he prayed, we've eaten all the challahs you gave us, and some we have given away to those less fortunate. But now there's nothing left again. I know I should not ask, and I hope you won't think me greedy. But do you think, in your infinite compassion, he slowly approached the ark, you could somehow see fit to bestow on your servant another small gift? Perhaps just one more tiny morsel? He opened the doors of the ark, and sure enough, there were 12 loaves of challah, and this time with raisins too. Another miracle, and even better than the first, cried David. This is wonderful. Praised are you, O Lord our God, who answers the prayers of those who call upon you in truth. He scooped up the loaves, ran home to share God's gift with his wife and children. And so it went week after week. Jacob the rich man brought 12 loaves of challah to the ark as a gift for God. And week after week, David the poor man brought home 12 loaves of challah from the ark as a gift from God. The weeks grew into months, the months into years. Jacob's giving and David's receiving became a routine thing. The rich man could run into the empty synagogue with a sack of challahs and just throw them into the ark. And no sooner did he leave than the poor man would run in and scoop up the challahs and shout, "Thanks, God." Then one day, the rabbi happened to come back into the prayer hall late one afternoon and watched the whole amazing thing. Astonished, the rabbi called Jacob and David back and told them what he had seen. Jacob and David were astonished too. "The holy ark is not some kind of heavenly bakery," said the rabbi. "I should have known. God doesn't eat challahs," said Jacob, his voice now low and sad. "There wasn't any miracle after all." "I should have known God doesn't bake challahs either," said David, his voice low and sad too. "There wasn't any miracle after all." "You are correct. God does not eat challahs, and God does not bake challahs," said the rabbi with a kindly smile. "God's miracles are not like that." Then the rabbi took their hands in his. "Now that you know that God does not eat challah and God does not bake challah, you will have to do something even harder, Jacob. You will have to go on baking the bread anyway. David, you will have to go on eating the bread also. Now you understand that your hands are God's hands." Jacob and David looked at their hands, and then they looked into each other's faces, and they understood. Now, Jacob and David often came to the synagogue together. They would sit side by side. Jacob does not fall asleep during prayers, and David's belly does not growl with hunger. After prayers, they come out and stand together in the warm sunshine. If you were there, you might see them, 2 men standing together, looking at one another. 2 men who understand that their hands are the hands of God. I want to wish you all a Shabbat Shalom. Have a wonderful, restful Shabbat. I'm going to hand back to our
Thank you,
Cancer.
Beautiful. Yasher koach.
Thank you very much.
We rise for Kiddush on top of page 10. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratza banu, v'shabbat kodsho v'yahava uvratzon hinchinanu, zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit, ki hu yom techila lemikra kodesh. זכר לציון מצרים, הבנו בחרת, אותנו קידשת, מכל העמים,
בשבת קודשך, באהבה וברצון, הנחלתנו.
ברוך אתה אדוני, מקדש השבת. Amen. Remain standing for the Aleinu. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'tzei gdula le'yotzei breshit, shelo asanu v'yoyei haratzot, v'lo samanu kimishbechot hadama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, V'gor aleinu kecho hamonam, v'anagnu korim, u'mishtachavim, u'modim, livnei melech, malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu, shehu notei shamayim ve'yoser haaretz, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגובי מרומים. לו אלוהינו אין עוד, הם מלכנו וזולתו, כך כתוב בתורתו, וידעת יום והשבות אל לבבך. כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, בארץ מתחת, אין עוד. כך כתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא, יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד. What are birthdays? Please be seated. We also, along with our Lador Vador service with our 4th graders this evening, we've been doing a birthday blessing. So do we have any birthdays in the month of December?
Any December people?
In December, Lanny, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Do we have any younger, slightly younger? Slightly, just Lanny. Lanny's a young man too. Just slightly younger.
You're 15 today, right?
That's right, Lanny. Anyone? Nope. December birthdays, really?
Wow.
Wow, that's
unusual.
Rabbi's not here. Rabbi has a birthday. Rabbi Weinblatt's a birthday next week.
Yeah.
All right, Ariana. Yes, how old is
son's
Ariana
birthday
these
too.
days? How old is she? Yes, I know she's wonderful, of course. Wow, okay. I feel old now. Thank you, Diana. Okay, all right. So no birthday blessings?
Amazing. I'll have to play with all the games I was going to give out.
Maybe Rabbi Weinblatt will have to get all the birthday blessings next week, right, Barb? Yeah, okay. So we'll save them up for Rabbi Weinblatt. All right, so let's continue with the Mourner's Kaddish on page 11. All those in mourning observing yahrzeit, please rise at this time. And this week we observe the yahrzeits of Florence Amernick, Shimon Abiad, Herbert Broner, Dorothy Birdwise Fleischer, Richard Danto, Mary Dollinger, Paul Ebner, Leonard Gordon, Irving Hirschberg, John Joseph, Hilda Carr, Mildred Katzen, Edgar Levin, Bertha Miller, Saul Offit, Lucille Ratner, Nathan Saperstein, Martin Schumer, Benjamin Strainer, Miriam Wallenstein, Barbara Wallenstein-Gerald, and the recent yahrzeit of Francis Goldberg Davis. And we mourn the recent passing of Henry Glick, Stephen Steckler, and Miriam Ingber. On page 11, we continue with the Mourner's Kaddish. Yitkadal, Yitkadash, Shemei Rabbah. Be'alma, Divrach, Hirute, Be'amlich, Malchute, Be'chayechon, V'yomechon, Chaye, Dechol Beit Yisrael, Bagala, Uvizman, Kari, V'imru, Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mavorach, Le'olam Omei Amaya. Yitbarach, Yishtabach, Yitba'ar, Yitromam, Yitnaseh, Yitadar, Yitalev, Yitalal, Shemedi Kudisha, Rehu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tush bechata v'nechemata, damiran be'alma v'imru, Amen. Yehi shalama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleini v'yal kol Yisrael, v'imru, Amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, uyaseh shalom, aleini v'yal kol Yisrael, v'imru, Amen. Please be seated. Marcia, what was the name of the person you're saying that? Thank you, Joseph Young. Before we conclude our service with the Adon Olam, do we have our fourth graders coming up, right, for Adon Olam?
We definitely should.
Yes, okay.
Okay, you want to come on up, the fourth graders? All of you.
Yeah, so
everybody's in fourth grade.
Before that, we have, a couple things. Sisterhood Book Club this Thursday, December 8th. There's a prospective family open house for our Greens 8 Early Childhood Center this Thursday as well at 10 a.m. And the rabbi's birthday is this next Saturday, but we're having a dinner and service for him Friday night. I believe all the reservations are closed, right, Barb? But come to the service. Oh, that's correct. So thank you, Barb. So normally, as you know, our services begin at 6:30. Next Friday night, we're going to bump it a little earlier to 6 p.m. So services will start a little earlier then. And the rest of the announcements are in your, I don't know if we, but look on our website after Shabbat, you'll have all our announcements. And our fourth graders are eager to do Adon Olam, right? All right, hold on, guys. Please. Oh.
Thank you. Yes,
Yeah.
for the Hanukkah drive, we're going to have a competition where the kids in different grades, you don't know about this yet, are going to build Hanukkah yachts.
Oh, cool.
And then with cans of food, and then we are donating all those cans of food to the food shop.
Wonderful. When is that, Adina?
The competition.
When? Okay, great.
Thank you.
So bring the canned foods on that day? Or before that?
Yep. We have 2 big boxes downstairs.
Okay.
in wine boat.
Wonderful. Thank you. All right, well, we finished with the Adon Olam. Here we go. Adon Olam, Asher Malach, B'terem Kol, Yitzir Nivra, Le'yet Nasa, V'chef Soko, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra Adon Olam, Ve'yachare Kiklot Takol, Levado Yimlok Nora Adon Olam, Ve'hu Haya, Ve'hu Hove, Ve'hu Yeh Betifara Adon Olam, Adon Olam, Asher Malach, B'terem Kol, Yitzir Nivra, Le'yet Nasa, V'chef Soko, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra Adon Olam, Ve'hu Echad, Ve'yein Sheni, Lehamshir Lo Lehakbira Adon Olam, Beli Reshit, Beli Taklit, Belo Ha'oz Ve'hamisra Adon Olam, Adon Olam, Asher Malach, B'terem Kol, Yitzir Nivra, Le'yet Nasa, V'chef Soko, אזי מלך שמו נקרא אדון עולם, והוא אלי וחי גואלי, וצור חבלי ביצרה אדון עולם, והוא ניסי ומנוס לי, מנת כוסי ביום נקרא אדון עולם, אדון עולם, אשר מלך בטרם כל יציר נברא לעת נשא בחפצו כה, אזי מלך שמו נקרא אדון עולם, בידו הפקיד רוחי, בעת תישן ביעירה אדון עולם, בלי ראשית ורים רוחי, אדוני לי ולא אירא אדון עולם. May we all have sweet dreams tonight, and I wish you all Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shabbat Shalom.